Today we're in the Orlando area on a private 10-acre, 15-bedroom, 12.5 bathroom, game-themed mansion. We're gonna give you an express tour of this entire property and make sure to stick around to the end because we're gonna show you a pool that is the first and only of its kind. Time for some games. We're gonna start this tour on the main level, and first thing that I wanna show you is this amazing extensive game-themed hallway. You'll notice there's game-themed posters literally every square inch that they could possibly fit on this hallway, just to remind you where you're at. But first up is the first Clue-themed bedroom. I mean, how epic is this? This is the Clue Me In room, and you'll see you've got Mr. John Body over here. You've got the little candlesticks, and just the whole vibe and aesthetic of this place definitely reminds you that you are in one of the Clue-themed bedrooms. And there's a Jack and Jill bathroom connecting us. Beautiful Jack and Jill, Clue-themed bedroom, to another Clue-themed bedroom. Welcome to the Get a Clue room, and of course this one is also Clue themed. This is the green Clue room. The best part about both of these bedrooms is that together they create this epic escape room, and there's clues and everything hidden all throughout the Clue room. You need to figure out who killed Mr. John Body. We did it last night. It was the most fun thing ever. We were scrambling all around here trying to figure it out. Definitely recommend enjoying this space, at least for the escape room. It's incredible. We didn't sleep here, and I'll show you where we slept next. All right, we're making our way down the game-themed hallway. And this is where we called home for the night last night. The Scrabble room! For all my wordies out there, fun fact, did you know that Scrabble was invented in 1938? We learned that because there's a sign right above the closet door. But this room is incredible. It has tiles all throughout, and there's games that you can play past Scrabble while you're in here to win money off on your next day, which is incredible. They thought of everything to make this a completely immersive experience, but one of my favorite parts about this room is the carpet. The carpet has custom tiles all throughout. It even mentions the Great Escape Parkside, which is where we're staying, but one of the best parts is the ZZZ pillows. I mean, that's a 30-point word right there. And then this bedroom does have its own bathroom, which also has another Scrabble game that you can play while you're on the loo. And then there's word games all throughout here, all like bathroom-inspired themes, so you gotta love that. And now on to the next room. This room's amazing, but it is gonna cost you $200 to pass go. $200. Okay, let's show you guys the Monopoly room. This is every childhood dream, to stay in an actual Monopoly game room. Like, this is phenomenal. You have two beds sleeping here, and then what I love about this space is right over here, you have the closet that is like jail. And they literally made it look like the game jail, which is incredible. And then another really cool feature about this space is these are not just your ordinary blinds, they are painted chance blinds. So that's just pretty cool. And then you have your own Monopoly themed bathroom, which of course you have the utility and waterworks, very important. And this bathroom is for people with BO. It says that on here. So you know, if you've got that, this is where you should stay. And that wraps it up for the main level game hallway bedrooms. But right behind me is actually two washers, two dryers, your towel station, kind of like all the basic necessities that you need while you're enjoying this space. And then right when we finish, the game hallway is one of the best parts about this place. And it's a movie theater. This place is amazing. This is Jumanji 2.0 movie theater, and of course we had to watch Jumanji 2 in the theater last night. We had the best time. We made popcorn, we had all our candies, and just had the most epic time. I'm gonna show you the space a little bit. So as soon as you walk into the theater, you have all these Jumanji inspired things from the first Jumanji and Robin Williams. And so you have like a Lego set, you have the butter popcorn, you have their paintings, and then as you come through here, you have this epic movie theater space with custom mural artwork all around here from the Jumanji 2 movie, so we couldn't love it more. And of course, you gotta love that you have your own custom box office. I made sure Scott checked in, got our tickets, the whole thing. Now you're in the High Rollers room, and this is every bit of like Vegas nightlife that you could ever want and dream of. You've got cash over here. You've got games over here. You have a gigantic bed right there. You've got your closet, got a fireplace, ooh, very nice. You've got the dice, you've got some more casino games, and the best part is this bathroom. This is the royal flush bathroom. I mean, the puns, you guys, the layers and layers and layers of it. You have cards all over the ceiling. You have signed pieces from, I guess, high rollers. I don't know anything about high rollers, but that's what it seems. I mean, this is epic. This is luxury. This is very much like Vegas nightlife. Ooh la la. And as you come out of the high rollers bedroom, you come into the main floor, like hangout area. You have everything you could ever want for a hangout space. I mean, who doesn't want giant life-size chests? I obviously do. This is amazing. You have the huge sliding glass doors that look out to the outside, and don't worry, we're gonna show you that. That's incredible. And then when you first walk in, you have a huge magnetic Scrabble board that you can play, do your whole little Scrabble thing before you hit up the Scrabble bedroom. And then right behind me is the world's largest printed maze. It almost made the Guinness Book of World Records, but Guinness was like, I don't know how I feel about printed. But it is the world's largest printed maze, so that's incredible. Then as you keep coming this way, you've got this chair, which has just been like so fun to sit in. You have a half bathroom here, right off the back patio area, which is great. And then you have the dining room space, which all of these games in here are playable games, so that's incredible. And then of course, everyone wonders with a house this big, what the kitchen is like. And I assure you, the kitchen is amazing. You have this massive kitchen space with this huge island and bar stool seating. You have dual fridge and freezers. You have all the amenities that you need to live your best kitchen life. And then as we come over this way, you'll see that we have some more bedrooms to explore on the main floor living area. So before you hit up the bedrooms on this side of the main level, you do have the spot the difference hallway that goes from easy, intermediate to hard, so that's pretty cool. And then I'll show you the Risk themed bedroom. How epic is this? Fun fact, Scott and I's first ever fight was over Risk, and our second ever fight was over Monopoly. So maybe staying at a game theme mansion isn't in our best interest, but we love it. We live for it. You have this Risk themed bedroom that does lead to a Jack and Jill, so it's really nice. You have this great bathroom space, again going with the theme. You've got Battleship and Sudoku that you can play, and then you make your way into the Stratego room. Very, very cool. You got bunks in here, but what's amazing about this space is unlike the Clue one where it's one massive escape room, you're competing in the Stratego escape room against the people in the Risk escape room. So this place has 3 escape rooms. How epic is that? Now we gotta show you the next bedroom. Are you ready to have your life changed by this room? This room is absolutely incredible. From the light up walkway to this massive space. We've got Regis Philbin from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We've got Deal or No Deal. We've got Wheel of Fortune. We have an Xbox where we can play Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this place is incredible. Massive bed, and one of the best parts is the bathroom of this space. This is a luxury, this is bougie, this is amazing. You have this heated tub over here. You have a huge, massive shower. Your phone can connect to Bluetooth, blast some music while you're getting ready for the day in the vanity. And the best part is this is the hot seat. It's not just a toilet, it is the hot seat. So there's a heated bidet in there, i.e. the hot seat. Also, you can phone a friend. Thank you, Regis. You got a phone right here. And that wraps it up for the main floor bedrooms, but we have to show you the upstairs, so let's go check it out. Before we go upstairs, I do need to tell you about 2 things. One of them is that these guys hid a Monopoly scratch off somewhere in the house, and it has prizes up to $2 million, and if you find it, it's yours. So we've been looking everywhere. And the second thing I have to show you is this dungeon. Like, woo, it's so cool. Okay, come into my dungeon. Also, one funny thing about the dungeon space is the bed isn't made because if you get sent to the dungeon, you have to make your own bed. That's just how it works. Everything else is not dungeon related, so it's done for you. This, you need to do it yourself. All right, so then welcome to Maribel Midway. And of course, what would a game themed mansion be unless the entire hallway and stairwell was also filled with games? We've got Plinko. We have a wall of mirrors. We've got signage from Games of Future and the past. We have, woo, all of this. You come up here and it is the arcade of your dreams. Literally up here you have everything you could want. You have arm wrestling, you've got whack-a-mole, you've got this thing where you see how strong you are. Oh my gosh. We have been spending so much time in here. We've got air hockey. We've got this thing. I love this thing. A karaoke station, which of course we had to do. Then over here is one of my favorite games of all time. You've got Mario Kart. We have been having so much fun with that. And then over here you have Henri and Uncle Sam. You can shake his hand. And then you have some classic circus fair games, which have been really, really cool. Oh, and I forgot to show you. There's this mirror game where it plays a game with you, it snaps your photo, you can text or send it to yourself. It's amazing. Now we need to show you all the bedrooms up here in the upstairs, and first we're gonna start off with the operation rooms. How many kids got into like self-induced panic when you were playing Operation growing up? Scott is ridiculously good at this. I, not so much. But this is an amazing space for like kids or whoever to hang out. You've got all these bunk beds, you have a nice Operation themed bathroom, and you can play the largest Operation I've ever seen. Also phone call in case of emergencies. You're so far away! Let me show you this one, come on! This Xbox themed room is incredible. You can play the original Xbox right over here. You have this massive bunk space, and each bunk is retrofitted with its own Xbox. You can have a sharing screen so you can see what everyone's up to. You can look at scores, tons of game selections, and of course an Xbox themed bathroom. Welcome to the Mrs. Pac-Man room. I am obsessed with this room. It was a hard toss between the Scrabble one or this one, but I need to show you inside. Of course, you have the Pac-Man arcade. Then you have this massive Pac-Man bed where someone can play Pac-Man on this side, someone can play Pac-Man on this side, and like the Monopoly room where the blinds were like a part of the wall, a mural. That's what's happening here too. How cool is that? And if you look that up, there's like a little Pac-Man eating a little munchie in there. And of course you have the Pac-Man themed bathroom. Who can't love that? Here we have another shared bunk space that is basically a Lego explosion. There's Lego themed stuff everywhere. The Legos that don't hurt your feet, which is amazing. You have multiple bunks and a really cool themed bathroom. Welcome to the laser room. Scott and I have been loving this room. We were in here slashing lasers last night, playing all the laser games because there are multiple. Oh my gosh. You can do laser tag, you can do beam blasters, like there's so many things. It becomes this really cool like lit up thing. I mean, I can't even like do it justice. This room is incredible and it has an appropriately incredible bathroom as well. And last but not least for the upstairs bedrooms is possibly the happiest room, the Twister room. Not only is this space floor to literal ceiling Twister theme, there's a Murphy bed that folds down with a Twister themed bed. And my favorite thing is you use this and the Twister mat that tells you where to put your foot on what color is actually the ceiling fan. And it's got a little arrow that points to where it is. I mean, who thinks of this? This is brilliant. And of course, a Twister themed bathroom. Last but not least, the upstairs has this really beautiful screened in porch area where you can play skee ball and chill in the lounge chairs. Now I once got to show you the outdoor of the space because your mind is gonna be blown.
Now welcome to the outdoor game room. Again, Ashley said that this property is 10 acres and the surrounding is full of games. It just feels like you have this entire place to yourself. It feels like a board game compound. And so right behind me, we have soccer billiards, also known as Snoop Ball, which is an inflatable game that is so much fun to play. And then let's go look at some other games. And this is the Never Be board game. This is a super cool board game that the actual owner of the property invented himself. And what's so cool about it is it's kind of like a board game, but then each space you also play mini games throughout. So there's like battleships, there's like little maze things, like all different stuff throughout the game as you're playing a game. So it's like games within games. And there's a ton more games out here. You've got standard games like volleyball, checkers, you also have basketball, and then you've got more creative games like soccer, darts, and human whack-a-mole. And welcome to the pool area. Right outside of the sliding doors, you're welcomed into kind of like the grill burger zone. You've got your grill, you've got your outdoor fridge, you've got even an outdoor dishwasher, sinks, tables to eat, and this is called Burger Time. Fun fact, Burger Time is a classic 1982 game. Who knew? And now the time we've been waiting for is this amazing pool. And what's so unique about this is it's a pool. You'll kind of see that it's a pool, the shape of a pool table, which this is the first and I believe only type of pool like this. And what is so fun is you actually have a pool table right by the pool, so you can play pool by the pool. Some really fun features about this as well is that the jacuzzi is actually the shape of like a chalk from a pool table. The slide is called the straight shooter, and right below the slide it says watch out for pool sharks. And then you also have the bridge going over, which is actually going over a lazy river. So there's just so much out here. It's like your own mini private theme park. Also, if you're not into slides and all that type of stuff, there's also table tennis and a lot of lounges just to kind of chill, relax on, and plenty of tables with umbrellas to come out here, enjoy the outside, get some burgers from Burger Time, and just enjoy the great outdoors. We can't recommend the Great Escape Parkside enough. It's in the Orlando area, so if you're planning a trip here and you have a big group, this is going to be the perfect place to stay. We're going to put the link to the listing below, so make sure to go check it out. So hopefully you guys will find yourselves out here and have the best time, or you might get into lots of fights because of board games. You know, the competitive nature in us.
Ah! You touched it!
No,
you touched it!
I never touched it!
You touched it!
I never touched it!
You touched
No,
it!
my point.
Women!